Fleet Admiral, the Genesis Liberation Force's Grand Fleet is approaching our core tile. Fleet Admiral BMO has suggested that we withdraw all forces through the gate. However, the UCP battleship has just arrived with its escorting capitals.
How does he expect us to traverse into gate space without controlling the damned gate?
He advised we attempt to break through and sacrifice the destroyers to get our battlecruisers through.
No. Our destroyers will die to defend this seat of power. Not the incompetence of the factions rear guard through the gate. The ADFN will break before our will to fight does. Open a channel. All frequencies. Faction-wide.
Sir, this course, it'll cause hundreds, maybe even thousands to die.
Enough. Open the damn channel, then return to your ship and prepare to die.
Yes, sir.
Men and women of the Atlantic Defense Force, sailors of the line, the time is now. For months we were told help was coming. We were told our allies were just coming if we could hold out just a little longer. That if we endured long enough, our allies would arrive in force and turn the tide. Instead, we were left alone, to bleed as one. The Maw promised fleets, promised reinforcements, promised salvation. They never came. Their silence has condemned tens of thousands, and their betrayal will echo long after this war is over. The United Continents of Free Earth did answer the call. One battleship and its capital ship escorts, forced, now stand beside us. 5 ships. Too little, far too late. Their promise was to distract the IGL. Does not materialize. And now the GFU and TM push the enemy on the outer front. They fight hard. They fight bravely. They've joined too late. Look around you. Our economy burns. Our squadrons shattered. Our home in shambles. Every hour the enemy closes tighter around us, and there will be no miracle waiting for us beyond the next jump cycle. So I will not lie to you, as that would be a disservice. This is very likely the end of the Atlantic Defense Force. But if we are to die, then we will die as soldiers, not cowards begging for mercy from the monsters at our gates. Effective immediately. No ADF vessel is permitted to retreat. No station is to surrender. Every captain will hold formation until destruction. You will fire until reactors fail, and when your guns fall silent. You will ram the enemy. Fight for your crews. Fight for the friends already lost. Fight for the honor of our allies abandoned. Tonight, the Atlantic Defense Force makes its final stand. And when history remembers us, it will not remember how we died. It will remember that we never broke. For the glory of Genesis, Cirrus, and the ADF.
All ships are reporting ready.
80 squadrons are dug in around their core systems. We got a clear pass through.
Then the time is nigh.
Fleet Liberator is prepared to strike the ADF shipyard.
Fleet Decapitation is standing by to assault Poseidon's Rest. We're awaiting your order, Supreme Leader Atlas.
Any final concerns?
It's a solid plan, so long as we execute it properly. If we do, today will be the last day of this war.
You realize once this operation is complete, SDR and QHIO will require support on the Eastern Front?
And they will have it.
I'm concerned about the UCFE's response. RHQ sits well within striking distance of their fleets.
Once the ADF is dealt with, the ODC will provide whatever support you require.
Very good. Fleet Liberator, begin jump sequence. We'll see you on the other side of this. Best of luck to you, Pirate Lord Gavin.
And to you.
Attention, crew of the combined Genesis and Liberation Front Grand Fleet. This is Supreme Leader Atlas of the Nova Military Corporation. I know this has been a long war, a brutal war, but if we win here today, it ends. I know you're tired, and believe me, so am I. But I need one final push from all of you. I need your skills, your discipline, and your experience. Today, the ADF falls, and once they do, their allies will not stand for much longer. The Liberation War is nearing its end, and we will not falter in the 11th hour. All hands, report to battle stations.
Beginning scans. All squadrons had a good jump. Discrepancy is within 5 km.
Status?
Clear information, sir. We've begun scans in the sector. Supreme Leader Atlas has reported that fleet decapitation has placed the ADF HQ under siege.
Very good. Alert me as soon as possible.
Oh hell, there's a big contact incoming.
Remember your training, Ensign. Complement and distance.
Yes sir, sorry sir. 3 squadron contacts. 2 destroyer stacks broadcasting ADF tags surrounding the ADF shipyard. The other is a super heavy formation. 1 battleship, a heavy cruiser, an armored cruiser, a light cruiser, and a destroyer escort.
The ADF got their battleship offline before we arrived. Our intel must have been off.
That's not ADF's battleship. Bring all ships to combat alert. Inform the GLF that we are engaging a UCFE battleship. Have Karak and Nova proceed to assault the shipyard. Inform them to leave UCFE's Imperator Squad to us.
Aye aye sir.
This is gonna be the fight of our lives, people. Let's give them hell.
withdraw. The Lightborn has already jumped, so as the Quasar and our armored cruisers are on the brink, sir.
What's the status of the UCFE battleship?
Sir, they are showing signs of attempting to break contact.
Do you think they'll jump if we do?
Very likely, sir.
Screw it. Get us out of here. Order all ships to break contact and jump.
Captain Hatch, be advised. Crewmate squadron has been repelled by the UCFE forces. However, scans have indicated that the UCFE is moving to jump out of the sector. It seems they suffered greatly in their engagement with crewmate.
Good, send a data package over to NMC's Nova Squadron.
Sir, the ADF destroyers that we're assuming to be guarding the air HQ is on an intercept course with us. ETA will be at 5 minutes.
Very well, it appears the glory of killing the ADF shipyard will go to the NMC. Let them know we will be engaging the ADF destroyers. They are to push for the shipyard and kill it.
Nova Squadron copies all and have wished us good hunting.
rear engine's just gone dark.
Get me the guard commander.
She's not responding, sir.
Then get me her lieutenant.
He's not responding either, sir.
Lock down the tower. Nobody gets in or out.
Sir, the hallway cameras outside just went dark too.
Contact the marine barracks. We need reinforcements.
The line's dead, sir. Just static.
Where in the blazes is everyone?
Waiting to see how this would end.
Lieutenant, arrest this traitor.
Lieutenant, hold your position.
Sir, the tower is secure. Admiral Gray reports General Reyes and his Marines have secured Florida shipyards without bloodshed.
I gave you an order, Lieutenant. Arrest him, now!
No, sir.
What?
You heard him, Scottish. Don't bother calling anyone else. Nobody's coming. You were never a leader. Just an ADF puppet placed in command by people too blind to see they were being used. You were the pawn of someone else's pawn.
No, I am the commander of the UCFE. I am its leader. They will obey me.
They see you for what you are, a pretender. Lieutenant, arrest him.
Gladly, sir.
This is Fleet Admiral Ancient, Rightful Commander of the Free Earth Navy. Effective immediately, I have reclaimed command of the United Continents of Free Earth from the ADF-backed puppet, Admiral Scottish. All UCP forces are ordered to withdraw from the ADF front and proceed to new coordinates.
What's the plan, sir?
During the Promised War, the IUL took ships and territory from us. While I was there, they used me to predict UCFE movements. In doing so, they showed me the positions of their vital infrastructure and their squadrons. I think it's time we took our ships and territory back.
Supreme Leader, Nova Squadron has just reported a kill on the ADF shipyard.
That's our cue. Press on with the attack.
Sir, both ADF battle cruisers are closing in on our formation.
A last hopeless attempt, I see. That's fine. We'll plow through them and assault the HQ.